It's time for some more Dolphins franchise, and we are going to head into this divisional playoff game against the 11-5 Tennessee Titans. Now, this Titans team had a very good season, number 2 seed in the AFC. They won the division at 11-5, beating out the Jacksonville Jaguars, and this team is talented. They have the number 3 total offense, and that's not because of their running game, which is pretty low on the list. It's because of their passing game. Maybe one of the best passing games in football. As we'll see here in a minute, the stats they just put up this year, unbelievable, great receiving core. Now, as for their defense, that's where a little bit of a weakness is. You can see dead last in sacks, so maybe we can take advantage of that. But you can see Calvin McLean, who came over from New Orleans, and look at the seasons he just put up. He is putting up one heck of a career. I mean, it's just insane. Hasn't thrown under 4,000 yards once in his career, and just throws over 30 touchdowns, maybe 40 every year as well. Limits his turnovers. He's outstanding. And Terrell Cohn has turned in one of the best receivers in football. Led the league this year in catches, 12 touchdowns. But look at his last 3 years. Unbelievable what he has been doing. In the last 3 years, over 90 catches, 1,300 yards, over 10 touchdowns. It is crazy. And you can see the remaining teams. So you got the Ravens, the Bengals, in the other divisional matchup. So winner faces either one of those teams. If the Ravens win, obviously they'll host the AFC Championship. But if Cincinnati wins, either one of us or Tennessee will host the AFC Championship game. But we can't think about that yet. We got to get there first. And here we go into Tennessee taking on this Titans team. This is definitely going to be a tough one for sure. And here we go as we will receive the ball first. Kick is underway in this AFC divisional game. Is underway here, and this is going to be returnable up to around the 24-yard line. And here comes our offense with Tua and company. Last week against the Bills, it was a tough, hard-fought game, no doubt about it. A team that's going to know you very well. So hopefully we can get off to you play a little bit better. As Tua underneath, that's going to be on the 2nd and 7. Finds Matt Garvin. He got up to around the 37-yard line and a first down. And we've gotten off to quick starts. We just got to keep up that momentum, that is for sure, especially if we do get off to a quick start and a team that is dead last in sacks creates pressure and picks up a sack. That is not what we want to see at all. 3rd and 19, and this is just a 3-man rush, and they get pressure again. Coverage down the field must have been outstanding, obviously, but Tennessee already creating havoc. And that is not what you want to see, especially for a team that doesn't really create any pressure whatsoever. And here comes Tennessee and their run game, and we'll see. I mean, no, obviously Derrick Henry anymore. You got Tompkins, who's a solid running back, but yeah, this is what their bread and butter is. Throw the ball, but this one's going to fall incomplete. Maybe the pressure on the edge got to him. And Tennessee punts right back, so a 3 and out. And right now, defense is looking pretty good. Offense is a little sluggish to start. 1st and 10. Tua goes underneath. That's going to be caught by Kirkpatrick, and he's just going to be just short of the first down and brings up a 3rd and 2. It's going to be interesting to see what this run game has, as that is going to be a first down because obviously we have so much injuries. Marcus Valentine on a short week on this team now. We still have Jeremy Orr, obviously, but man, so many injuries. Ben Riley, Jonathan Gray. Hopefully Valentine can fill in perfectly. As Rashawn Ross with the catch, he's got a first down. And with that run game, we might have to pass the ball a little more. And I think this is the game plan for this game, because you have a team that doesn't create a lot of pressure. And our strength now is going to be the passing game, obviously with Tua. So definitely play the advantage of that. And that's a catch, first down, and we're down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10, Tua looking, he's got time to throw over the middle. That's going to be caught. First down, up to the 12-yard line. Garvin once again, and we're moving the ball. And now you can see the offensive line working out a little better, not allowing any pressure. 1st and 10, hand the ball off, no play action. Tua, look at the time he has. Goes underneath to Valentine. He'll be down to the 3-yard line. Still can get a first down here. So 2nd down and 1 from the 3-yard line. Looks like just a single wide receiver is going to be Kirkpatrick, who goes in motion. It's going to be a pass as Tua looking, and there's Kirkpatrick. Got it! Touchdown! That was a perfect drive. And now you can see a little bit of the deficiencies of this Tennessee defense. When they don't get any pressure, Tua can just sit back there, find his guys, Down the field we go, touchdown, and we'll take the lead first here in this divisional game, 7-0. And now here comes this Tennessee team, run game, Tompkins, but he is a bit shaken up at the 36-yard line after a pretty good run. So that is not what you want to see if you're a Tennessee fan. You know, running game not as strong to begin with, but you want to, you know, definitely have some sort of run game, because if you can play action off of it and you can get guys wide open down the field, and that's a guy we know all too well, former Dolphin Mike Gesicki with the catch, and that's a first down to the 33, as we don't want to let McLean get into a bit of a rhythm. That is something we do not want at all, as he drops this one off underneath, picks up a few yards, and brings up a third down and short, and they are going 5 wide from the 29, as McLean looking in the pocket, and he's going to throw this one away with the pressure in his face as an offensive lineman. Schaub goes down. That is not what you want to see, as they're going to go for it. 4th and 2. Tennessee not settling for 3. They're going to try to get this one here. They're going to pitch this one out. The run game, but we are there, and that is a big-time stop. Clifford going nowhere, and Tennessee doesn't get anything out of the drive that was looking very good. And now get our offense back on the field as Valentine with the carry. And he's up to the 48-yard line, as Tennessee is got some injury problems so far in this ball game. But we're just about into Tennessee territory. Still 4:20 left here in this first quarter. And it's on a 2nd and 9. Tua's just going to dump this one off to Orr. That is going to lead to nothing there. Minus 2 yards on that pass, and now leads to a 3rd down and 12. Just a 4-man rush from Tennessee, as Tua's going to fire it up, and there's nobody there. Maybe just a miscommunication with the wide receiver, as nothing happens there. Once again, defense is looking good, and that's what happened last week against Buffalo. You know, we got off to a fast start with the touchdown on our first drive. This time on the second drive is A.J. Brown going down, and he is heading to the locker room. So Tennessee, what is going on in this ball game? But as I was saying, we just got to be more consistent. And obviously, game against Tennessee, we're going to have to do better than this. But our defense playing well, but Terrell Cone shows up. He goes up and gets it. What a catch. 56 yards. Just a one-on-one, and the quarterback trusting in you, and he goes up and he gets it. And that is a big play, because now Tennessee puts themselves down to the 22-yard line. As I was saying, you just can't. We got to get a little bit. We got to get pressure, definitely, on McLean. If he just sits back there and does whatever he wants to do, that is not what we want at all. And as Tompkins back from injury, can't get anything back there. So 3rd down and 8 from the 20. Can we hold this team to a field goal attempt? Pressure around the edge is Becton. That's going to be called an incomplete pass somehow, as Becton had one heck of a wild card game last week with 2 sacks, creating the pressure here. So he is really stepping up so far in these playoffs, as now Tennessee brings on the field goal unit. Kick is going to be up, and it is going to be good. So Tennessee gets on the board after that 56-yard catch from Terrell Cone. Unbelievable. And Tennessee back in it here, 7-3, as we'll continue with the run game. Marcus Valentine, you know, for coming onto a team just a few days ago, looking pretty good. Can't really complain about that. 1st and 10. Tua just able to sit back there, find what he wants, and then Kirkpatrick digging for the extra yards, and he gets the first down, showing him why, you know, hey, Terrell Cone's out there. He had one of the, you know, very fantastic season, turning into one of the better receivers in football, but Pat Kirkpatrick trying to show, hey, you know, I'm still the best out here, and that is a great pass catch to Valentine out of the backfield down to the 22-yard line, and we are driving once again. 1st and 10 now from the 22. Play action. Tua looking down the field. Plenty of time to throw. Goes down the middle of the field. He finds Kirkpatrick down to the 1. Let's see if we can put this one in here and take a 2-score lead. 21 yards there to Kirkpatrick. And we got a 1st and goal from the 1, and we are spreading this one out. And we're going to hand this one off to Orr up the middle. Touchdown! Another fantastic drive. And Tua is just sitting back there doing whatever he wants right now. He is on fire, tearing up this Tennessee defense. And we'll take the 14-3 lead here with 13 minutes left in this second quarter. So right now, everything looking good. Now we just have to continue to try to shut down McLean, as that one was close to being picked off, but falls incomplete and brings up a quick 3rd down. So 3rd down and 8 for this Tennessee offense. Here comes the blitz, and he gets rid of it quickly and finds Gesicki. That was a fantastic read because guys were in there instantaneously. I thought for sure he was going to go down, but a great completion, great vision by the quarterback. But another big third down, and the pressure in his face, and it can't come down with it. That is incomplete. Was that Cone who could not bring it down? That is a huge, huge drop because the drive obviously would continue, but now have to punt the ball, and our offense has been rolling as Rashawn Ross with the catch. He's up to the 39-yard line, and a first down is Tua. You can see he's in the zone, just firing right now on all cylinders. As we'll hand this one off to Orr with the carry, picking up around 4 yards up to the 43-yard line, and brings up a third down and medium here from the 43 as we spread everybody out. Tua looking, pressure in his face, but gets rid of it just in time, finds Ross, catch, first down. Great job with the man pretty much just about hanging off your shoulder for Tua, making the perfect throw. Drive continues. And man, if we can get a score here, put this to a 21-3 game, that would be unbelievable. But Tua gets hit, and this one's going to be picked off. Huge play by this Tennessee defense. Something they sorely needed because we were dominating. As Tua, you could see the hit, the ball just flutters in the air. This one's picked off by Crothers, and man, now Tennessee, the momentum swings in their favor. Trying to get this back to a one-possession ball game, and they get the turnover, and they'll start at the 32-yard line as McLean looking in the pocket, fires, and this one's going to be incomplete. Nice play on the outside. Corner looking pretty good out there. Third down and 10. Can we just get a stop off the turnover? Fires it up, looking, and it's going to be incomplete. Fans can't believe it because nothing is done with the turnover. Our defense playing well, shutting down one of the best quarterbacks in football. And now can we get back at it? And there's a great start. Finding Ross. He's all the way down to the 10-yard line. Huge play as Tua responds from the pick. Outstanding play. And now we have a chance, just like that, to put the lead up to a maybe 3-score ball game as the run by Valentine only picks up a few yards. But third down and 8. We could technically still get a first down, but it'd have to be crazy, really. It's right pretty much at the inch line. Third and 8. Tua looking, fires on the outside, just going to dump this one off to Valentine. Not a whole lot there. So we'll end up come through, kick a field goal, and put this up to a 14-point lead, 17-3, 6:40 left in this first half. And Tennessee with the run game and trying to get something rolling because right now nothing is working offensively for Tennessee. Not really the run, not the pass game, which they can really rely on usually. So you can see now they're running the ball a little bit more, trying to get something going as Hughes is a bit shaken up. Not what we want to see as he's heading into the locker room as well. Not good there. As now Tennessee up to the 42-yard line, second down and 6, spreading the ball out from the gun. McLean, he's going to play action, but man, Vince Haynes, oh man, he got in there so quickly, and somehow that's called incomplete. I don't know how. That's not a fumble. I guess they're saying the arm went forward, incomplete, and brings up a 3rd and 6. But what a play from Vince Haynes, getting in there quickly. As now Becton gets over the edge, but not enough, as this one's going to be underneath Terrell Cone with the catch. He's up to the 47-yard line, and that's going to be a Tennessee first down. Now, I would say this drive for sure with about 5 minutes left in this first half. They need to score. They need something to swing in their favor and try to get some momentum rolling, obviously, because they get the ball coming out of the third quarter. So this is a big, big drive for this Tennessee team. Over the middle, it's going to be caught, and that's going to be all the way down to the 15-yard line, gain of 20. So Calvin McLean finally looking a lot better here on this drive, and they are moving it. But after a bad run, 2nd and 14, drops him back to the 19-yard line. He'll hand the ball off to Tompkins, trying to just get that yardage back, and he does. And this is going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. Still can get a first down, obviously, at the 5-yard line. McLean looking for the screen. It's not there. We have it covered. Can't see anybody else down the field. He's going to move up in the pocket, try to fire it, but he's hit by Becton. It's going to fall incomplete. Just a disastrous play for Tennessee as they end up settling for 3. So our offense still has over 3 minutes left here into this first half to try to get something. That's a very good run by Orr, as Tennessee, once again, just guys dropping like flies in this ball game. But we'll move the chains up to the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. Tua looking, firing. It's going to be caught Garvin with the catch, moves into Tennessee territory up to the 48-yard line, having a very good first half, 4 for 56. And 2:30 left. We have the 2-minute warning. We got 2 timeouts left. 1st and 10. Tua underneath. That's Garvin again with another catch up to the 35-yard line. And Tua, you can see he's feeling it. He is having a fantastic first half. Unbelievable. As dumps this one really quickly to Kirkpatrick. Another catch. Another first down. And he's just over 300 yards passing here in this first half. This is crazy. 1st and 10. Tua looking, fires it. This one's going to be caught. Man, that was a tough throw, but Ross comes down with it. His 5th catch. You see Tua at 290 here in this first half. 1st and goal from the 4. Looking, watch out, pressure coming, and he goes down. At least he held onto the ball as Triplett will come up with a sack and knocks us back to the 13-yard line. So 2nd and goal. Tua looking over the middle. It's going to be caught. And just short of the goal line at the 1-yard line. Call timeout. Trying to put this one in. 3rd and goal from the 1. Hand off to Valentine, and he gets it for the touchdown. Fantastic drive from this offense. Going right down the field before halftime. Putting in another score. 24-6 the score. And you can see we are definitely... Yeah, you can start to celebrate a little bit here. Not obviously can't celebrate a victory, but you can definitely be happy with that first half because we just laid it on a very good team. 322 yards passing in the first half, putting up 24 points, and really the story is shutting down McLean, not allowing him to get anything going. As you see, we'll have to wait till the next day just to see who's going to go to the AFC Championship in there with Cincinnati and Baltimore, a division matchup. As we get into the second half, and this is big for Tennessee. You get the ball here first. You can go down, maybe get a touchdown, get a stop, and you're right back in it. But you cannot, I would say, go 3 and out. 2nd and 9. McLean looking. Vince Haynes goes through, gets the sack. This time it counts for a sack. And now it's a 3rd and 15 for this Tennessee offense. 4-man rush, pressure coming. He is hit, threw it away. And there is not, that's exactly what I just said. You don't want that for Tennessee. 3 and out, and now Tua, who is wheeling and dealing in this ball game. He finds Garvin up to the 36-yard line. Look at the field position we had after the punt. And if we can put in a touchdown, oh man, this would not be a good situation for Tennessee. 2nd and 4, we'll hand the ball off. Or he cut it back a little bit. If he would have just kept running there, he had plenty of room to run. And he's going to fall just short of the first down. So Tennessee has a chance here to at least hold us to 3 and keep this at a 21-point ball game. 3rd and 1, we'll hand the ball off. First down. Right up the middle. Just go up and get it. Valentine with the carry. And we move the chains, and we're down to the 18-yard line. 2nd and 4. Here comes the blitz. But it's picked up. Tua goes underneath. It's going to be caught by Garvin at the 11-yard line. But that is another first down. And we could still get one more right about at the 1.5-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line, from the pistol formation. Tua looking, firing, caught, and it's going to be Ross who fell forward, and I believe he picked up the first down, and he did. So from the 1, 1st and goal, can we put this one in and really just extend this lead even further? We'll hand the ball off to Valentine, who gets up the middle. 2nd touchdown for him in this ball game. And man, we are just straight dominating this ball game right now. That Bills game was a tough one. It was a division team. 3rd time you're facing them, it's just tough. As this game, we got it rolling, and we are just absolutely dominating Tennessee 31-6 with 7:30 left here in this 3rd quarter. And you can see not even the running game can't get anything, and that's probably not a good decision. You don't want to run wide against our defense. We just have too much speed. As on 3rd and 2, and oh man, Tompkins just enough to pick up the first down. I thought he was going to be stuffed short almost, but you can see the game plan for Tennessee as they just continue with the run, and there you go. Yeah, you'd rather run up the middle because going wide is just not going to work, but they're committing right now to the run, and it's crazy down 25. You have maybe the MVP of this year, and he's just not doing a whole lot. As finally finds Terrell Cone. That's the catch up to the 19-yard line. Only his 3rd catch of this ball game. and really had that one-on-one catch earlier. So really not a whole lot going on for him as the pressure again from Vince Haynes. Oh, that's Wooden. I thought that was Haynes. Wooden gets up the middle, but you can see you get that pressure up the middle. That is a quarterback's worst nightmare. Not what he wants to see. 3rd and 18. Pressure from Becton leads to a pass to Gesicki, which is well short. And Tennessee now is going to have to settle for about a 53-yard field goal. And here we go. So if they miss this, we got great field position. Kick is going to be up, and it is going to be just enough and good. So Tennessee kind of hanging around, and they need a big play from their defense. That's exactly what they need. But Valentine with the run picks up 12. He's had a very productive game. 12 carries, 58 yards, 2 touchdowns. And can the Tennessee defense stop us? Because right now it doesn't look like it. 2nd and 10. Tua's going to dump this one underneath. It's going to be caught just short of the first down up to the 43-yard line. So it brings up a 3rd down and 1. And he's over 400 yards for this ball game. As Tua just putting up one heck of a game against this Tennessee defense. We knew it coming in. It was the deficiency of this team. Their offense is just fantastic. As Tua fires down the field, Kirkpatrick can't come away with it. But Tennessee's they finally get a stop. Now their offense. This is the whole thing. This is their strength of the team is this offense. It's carried them the whole year. And you need them more than ever now. Your defense did the work. You know, here we go. It's up to you, up to the Tennessee offense. 3rd down and 3. McLean rolling out. He's going to fire to Valentine, who has it. Catch 1st down up to the 34-yard line. But you can see 12 of 31 for 153. Just not what you expect. But our defense is good. You know, we have a fantastic defense, and we're showing why. Pressure coming in his face, but he finds Cone. Catch. Then he's up to the 44-yard line as we now head into the 4th quarter. Terrell Cone in the zone. And Tennessee is going to need one heck of a 4th quarter here to keep their season alive. Fires to the outside. That's going to be caught. Up to the 32-yard line. Another 1st down. Tennessee driving now as they need touchdowns all day. And really, they need touchdowns quickly. McLean now from the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. Pump fake. Looking down the field. Pressure in his face. And that's going to lead to an incomplete pass as once again he finds the ground as we have been all over him this entire ball game. 3rd down and 2. It's 4-down territory, but they won't need it here. They'll find Gesicki underneath it from the 15, and that is a Tennessee 1st down as they slowly move it down the field. We'll take these short little intermediate routes, no doubt about it, as they go to Cone to the outside on an end around, and he's down to the 5-yard line, just short of the 1st down. 3rd down and inches for this Tennessee team. Like I said, this is 4-down territory for them, so at least 2 more downs for sure. As McLean looking, here comes the blitz, fires it, throws it away, and he got 4th down and inches. Now, yeah, I would say you got to probably run it here for sure, as they got Tompkins in the backfield, and they're going to hand this ball to the fullback who has some room, and he's just going to be short of the goal line. That's a very good play call. So now 1st and goal from the 1. Can Tennessee punch this one in and make this game interesting as they hand the ball off to Tompkins, and man, he had nowhere to go. 3rd down and goal now from the 4. McLean looking, pressure from Becton, throws it over the middle, and this one's going to be picked off! The pressure from Becton allows Tavarius Thomas just to sit in that zone, pick this one off. Now, I'm not sure why he decided to return it. Should have just stayed in the end zone and, get the touchback. But a big turnover. Tennessee can't get it, and now our offense has just got to get out of this bad field position. 1st and goal from the 1. Hand off to Valentine, getting up to the 4-yard line. But, man, that might be it for Tennessee. We will see what they do here. They can get a quick 3 and out. But that is not looking good for them. 2nd and 6. We'll hand the ball off to Valentine once again. We're up to the 9-yard line. And if we can get a 1st down here, that would be huge because the clock will just continue to run and kind of flip field position either way. 3rd down and 2. Tua going to drop back and pass, actually. Dumps this one off to Kirkpatrick. He's got it easily. He's got a 1st down up to the 16-yard line. And, man, that is huge there. As you can see, under 10 minutes. Clock continue to roll, and with the score line as it is, as that's going to be a 1st down run for Valentine. Clock just continues to go. Yeah, 31-9. I would say Tennessee, unless you can get a pick 6 or something really quick. This ball game's just about over. as Tua fires, caught, first down. And that one right there might just about do it, because that's going to put us up in the 43-yard line. What a drive here for this offense. You know, it's been fantastic all ball game, and we're doing it once again. 3rd and 3, Tua fires down the field, and this one's going to be caught by Garvin, but can't get the 2 feet in bounds. So we'll settle for a long field goal attempt, but man, we turn the ball over. We waste about 5 minutes of the clock. This kick is going to be up, and it is going to be good. Nice field goal there. 34-9 the score, and now pretty much we're just going to sim on out because this is going to do it, and we're going to come away with a victory here in this divisional round. A big-time victory as they can't get anything there. We could just run out this clock, and we're going to come away with a victory 34-9, a dominating fashion against this Tennessee Titans team. Put up over 500 yards of offense, shut down their offense. They don't even score a touchdown on us. What a job collectively by this Dolphins team. Tua throws for 433, just that one touchdown. Did have the one interception, but after that interception came right down the field, firing the ball, and we got a touchdown right back. Fantastic job by him. He was great. Valentine goes over 100 yards. Who would have expected that? Puts in 2 touchdowns or a touchdown of his own. And the receivers, they just couldn't stop us. 3 guys over 100 yards. Kirkpatrick, Garvin, and Ross all over 100. They just had issues. And that first drive where they got pressure, I was a little bit worried. I was like, oh no, here we go. You know, our offensive line's going to allow, a very mediocre defensive line to kind of dominate us, and they didn't. After that first drive, Tua just sat back there. You know, they don't really have the coverage guys to keep up with our receivers, and it showed. We just picked them apart. No big deal. The thing was, I was wondering if McLean was going to come back and kind of do the same, but you can see the quality of defense that we have. We just absolutely shut him down. He didn't really do anything. Really, Terrell Cone, that big catch where he kind of just threw it up for grabs. You take that, that 59 yards away, he's not really productive in this ball game. We just completely shut them down, and we're going to need that now against a team that we know also well, the Baltimore Ravens. Here we go again. They beat Cincinnati 28-7 in the other divisional round, and here we go again. Last year, we took on this Ravens team, and our offense just could not get anything going. Our defense did well, but granted, that was when Lamar Jackson went out of the ball game. Their offense was doing, I would say, pretty decently against us and putting up some good drives and put up some points. But offensively, we just struggled. We just couldn't get anything really rolling. And now, here we go again. Same situation. Going to go on the road to Baltimore once again, and hopefully we can get a different result. As Washington will head into the NFC Championship game, Marco McKay puts up 5 touchdowns. I mean, Rob Pitts can't really complain. 4 touchdowns, just, when another guy puts up 5, not getting much help from your defense. But Washington, they're again looking to try to get to a Super Bowl with this team. They still have that very good defense in Washington. Maybe not in this ball game, but the offense really showed up. But still, that defense is scary for sure. In the other game, you have the Rams who go into Green Bay, and they beat the Packers 30-28. Bobby Stevenson, not a whole lot there. Jordan Love throws 2 interceptions. As Dalton Steele, the former Dolphin, had one heck of a game. 17 carries, 146, had the touchdown. Really looks like he pretty much got this victory for the Rams as they'll move on to the NFC Championship game. You can see, Green Bay with a bunch of sacks, but I guess the 2 picks, the turnovers, really big deal. So we'll take on the Ravens. Rams go to Washington to take on the football team. So this is going to be, once again, here we go. There's really no preview needed. We know what we're getting into here. Best team in football, 14-2. Took them on last year in the AFC Championship game. Lost. I believe we faced them not that long ago in playoff situation. Lost as well. We know we have so much history with this Ravens team in the playoffs. And we know what we're getting into. Lamar Jackson is going to be outstanding. They have a great defense, and it's going to be a tough game. And we're going to try to make this playoff run and keep going to the Super Bowl. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. And if you please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.